Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So we got another package to open, and this is an interesting package because I actually just opened one up last week, similar to this, not the same one. However, it is American Silver Eagles, and some of y'all that have been following the channel for a while know that I used to speak really ill about these. I was never a fan of American Silver Eagles because, so much money, extra premiums. We've always seen premiums with American Silver Eagles. However, the premiums are just getting insane right now. And, the mentality on... Oh. What the heck? Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh, what the heck? Something's wrong. No, I didn't get a box this time. Darn it. That's all right, though. I guess that's what happens when you beat people down too much on the price. Eventually, you stop getting the extra freebies. I just wanted to see real quick. Okay. 7, 3, and 5. Okay. So, you guys know, on this channel, I've never really been a big fan of American Silver Eagles. Any Eagles, really. It doesn't even have to be graded. It could be, the raw, ungraded, or just Eagles or whatever. But Eagles have always been expensive. Did I have a set? Yes. Everybody probably, or a lot of people that are coin collectors probably have a set of Eagles. However, where do you draw the line? Especially when premiums are no longer a couple of bucks. Now we're talking literally 100% over for an American Silver Eagle. Is it really worth it? When it comes to slabbed Eagles now, though, there's still good opportunity on these because what we're seeing is bullion Eagles in terms of raw, ungraded. Those are skyrocketing. But these have not been really viewed yet as an increase. And a lot of that could be because the premiums, you got the premiums that are high on the ungraded ones. And then on these, you're paying a lot for the plastic. The plastic that goes in there, you're paying for that. And I kind of look at it like, okay, so if you can pick up a graded one for 40, you can pick up a ungraded one for 40, a graded one for 50, then you're getting a steal. So to me, that's a good deal whenever I can pick these up. Now, I know that some people out there, I had someone call me up the other night, and they said, if you look around, you might be able to pick some up maybe a couple dollars cheaper, and for the amount that you're buying, a couple dollars is huge. There's 15 right here that we're going to take a look at in a minute, 3 different ones. But 15, even if I save, a buck off each one, $15 is a half an ounce of silver. If I save $2 on them, well, that's an ounce of silver that I could get for free. So to me, if you are buying Eagles, consider looking into the graded ones right now, because if you're buying them and you're paying 40, why not consider, or 40, in some cases even more than 40 by the time, depending on the way you pay. Let's take a look at the ones we did get, though. So I took what's called basically a clean out. I kind of cleaned them out and I said, look, I don't care which Eagles I get. I just want the cheapest price that I can get on them. So I got 7 of one, 5 of another, and 3, I think it was, of another. And that looks about right there. So we'll take a look at each one of these, and you guys can let me know what you guys think about them. So right here, we have a West Point Mint, struck at the West Point Mint, 2021 W. This is a T2 early release. This is an MS69. Most of what I'm picking up right now are MS69s. Why? Because the price is just phenomenal, I think, on the 69s. Can I get I'm going to kind of zoom in just a little bit if I can. That way you guys can get a better look here. If I can get a 70 at a fair price, then I will jump on them. These are the second version, the new version. I did have someone leave me a comment the other night. It was Michael C. I get a kick out of him because he knows that I've always spoke out against Eagles. I've never been a fan of them. They pretty? Yeah, they're pretty. But is it worth, the extra money? To me, no. And I still will say no Don't get me wrong, because he's like, am I going to see a I was wrong video? You're not going to see an I was wrong. However, what you will see is demand is just getting insane for these things. And the more the demand goes up, for me to not want to be involved in it would be insane, I think. I would be wrong if I didn't want to jump in on this. So, like I said in a video the other night, let's hypothetically say I get 2 of these, let's say for $50, and someone offers to trade me, I'll trade you 5 generic ounces. That means you're going to take whatever I give you for generic rounds. Would you do it? Would you rather have these 2 coins? Or would you rather have 5 generic rounds? I would rather have the 5 generic rounds, but the trick is I can't buy 5 generic rounds right now for $100. However, I have seen people that are willing to trade 5 generic whatever rounds for 2 of these coins, which gives me a better overall price drop by trading these to them, and then I basically got my 5 ounces at $100. Now, in the long run, could we see silver come down? Absolutely. Could we see these come down? Absolutely. But what a lot of people, in my opinion, is these are never really going to come down, probably much under 50, because the cost that goes into these plastics and the holders is a big thing. I mean, you know, you truly are spending money. And I used to say that. Do I really want to spend the money on the plastic? No, I don't. I don't want to spend the money at all. I want to just buy silver. But this does give me a means to an end. And when you have it in a plastic, I know this is going to stay in the condition that it's in. However, I have seen these in holders all of a sudden really get some crazy rainbow toning. And if you don't know what rainbow toning is, I may do a video in the future where I pull out all my rainbow tone ones, because there are some people out there that love rainbow tone coins. And to me, are they pretty? Yes. Are they worth a lot more? No. Even though the toning is incredible on them. It's even more cooler, I think, if they're in one of these holders, though, I will say, as opposed to a raw one. So this one right here, I didn't even say what it was. This is a 2022. This is just an early release MS69. Really, it is the same one as the other one. However, it's got the different holder that some people will build sets and they have to have their sets all matching labels. And like me, I'll be honest, I am big on the brown labels, the simple old school ones. This right here is another Eagle Has Landed T2. This is an MS69. This just has the old style flag. Well, like I say old, I can't 100% tell that it's old, but something about it just makes me feel like it's the older flag because they don't show enough of it. Beautiful coin at that. All 3 of them are the second type. By the looks of it, those were T2, right? Yep. Okay. So all 3 are the T2. T2 are, some people will say they're not as popular. Some people will say they're more popular. That all depends on the person. I'm going to switch that there so you can, I'm forming up my thumbnail while we're speaking. Some people will say the T1's better, and maybe it is. Some people will say the T2's better. Let me know in the comments below which one you think is better. Would you rather have the T2? Would you rather have the T1? Do you have a favorite? You know, I like to hear y'all's comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Help me out. I'm trying to show you guys some of the purchases I'm buying. So you guys, if you want, you can do similar things. It's not financial advice. It's just my thoughts on it. However, if you guys know a lot of people that are collectors and you have opportunities to pick these up at $50, then essentially you can trade them. You know, have an idea who likes what. If nobody likes eagles in plastic like this, because I do see comments sometimes that says you're overpaying. Now, one more thing that I want to mention before I go any further and forget, when you're dealing with coins like this, and I'm about ready to show you actually a crazy coin that I have sitting here because I could actually use your help in what this coin is. We're going to get to that, though, in just a minute. One thing to note, someone left a comment that if you are new to stacking, should you be stacking these? No. If you're new to stacking, you don't want to stack this type of stuff, really. You want to just get some ounces under your belt. You need to, you're behind the curve. You need to put some ounces in your inventory and do well. One last thing I want to mention. I actually picked this up the other day. I'm curious to hear y'all's opinions, so make sure that it doesn't have any personal information on here. Okay, it doesn't. I didn't know if it did, like where I'm at or any of that stuff, where it came from. So this right here, I paid $100 for it. I'm curious to hear y'all's thoughts. I'll tell you what I liked about it, and then I will tell you guys what I don't know about it. Maybe you guys know. So this is a Nautical Ounce Series 2018 Rwanda S50F. HMS Endeavor. This is a PF70, so this is the cream of the crop. This is an ultra cameo. So I've looked these up already. Me and a friend, we were trying to figure this out. Me and a couple friends actually, because I'm not finding any answers that I really am really set on, I guess you could say. We found them in regular business strikes. We found them in proofs. I can't find Ultra Cameo. I can't find 70s. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what you think a coin like this runs for. I loved it. When I scan it, it only comes up that there's been 22 graded by this company. So I know the mintage on them has to be fairly low, but I don't know how low. So if anybody does know anything about this, I would love to hear your opinions on it. I probably should have put that in a video by itself, and I still may shoot a short video just to see if anybody knows anything about it, because not a lot of people always make it to the end of a 12-minute video. They say that attention spans drop at like 6 minutes, so get your point across then. But with that being said, I'm curious to hear y'all's inputs. Thank you all for watching. I couldn't be happier that you guys are watching the channel, and the channel's growing. We need to get some giveaways coming up pretty soon. So I've got a bunch of stuff here that I've been wanting to give away. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on Tsquare Talk. You guys have a great one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.